Hello friends, so in this video we will be doing text-based coding, and we will do text-based coding in code.org app lab. And the app that we are going to make is random password generator. So let's start. So open app lab and give it a name and then do the design part. In the design part we are having two screens, one for giving the length and where we can store our passwords, and one that is our main screen. You can see the properties. See how this will work. We will click start generating and then our second screen will open. We will add the length of our password that I think we should add 2 for testing, and ZO is our password. And if we add another length like 1111, so much big, this will come. And now in the first screen we are having one label, one image and one button. So in the label you can see its properties. Text is random password generator, width is 270, height is 45, X position 30, Y position 35, text color is this, background color is this, and font family is Tahoma. This is default one, and the font size is 21. And in the image you can see the properties, and I got this image from the net lock. No, it will tell about us. So we will add lock image. Lock image. Yes. And see, the second one is the one that I used, the first one you can see. And if you want a cartoon one, then you can add lock image cartoon. First you can see these if you like, then after, if you don't like any one of these, you can add cartoon after lock image. Let's see the results for lock image cartoon. Let me search. Okay, we can add drawing also after the. So these are many images, but I like that one only. You can also use that, or you can use the one you like, or anything else with like a image with the text random password generator. So let's move on to our coding part. So this was our image, and you can see the properties, and we are using contain to fit the image. In code.org there are some options like contain, stretch, and the third one I don't remember. And in the button the text is start generating, width is 170, height is 40, and X position 75 and Y position 370, and the font family is the default one, font size is 22, text alignment is center, and nothing else. Now in the screen 2, our text input, it is of the following properties. The default it is. You can take any other, but if we take like comic, then you can see that our placeholder, the text in the placeholder is not fitting. So you have to check it that if it is clear or not. So now in the label, that is password is, and the password will be generated below the label below it. There you can see a purple one where there will be our password. This is for uh, this is for giving the password only. And I have used the theme glow in the dark, and your all the properties of color will be setted itself. You can use another one also. There are many themes. Okay, we will place our label correctly. These are the properties. And these are in symmetry, as you can see when we drag our cursor on our screen, then it shows the symmetry. Is it symmetrical? Yes, it is. See the next properties that are font family, font size, text alignment, border width, and border color, and border radius also. And in the generate password button, we are having the following properties. The color of the text and background color is set it automatically because I used the theme, that is glow in the dark. See, border color is darker than the color that is in the our button. See, these are the following themes, and I used glow in the dark, and it is showing a tick after it. Now let's come to our text coding, that is new. Now in the text coding, we will first, you can see two buttons, show blocks and show text. You have to click on the show text. If you are in the block mode, then you have to go into the text, and this is for our, so that we can learn text coding also. So first we will write on event like the following, and you can drag the blocks to the text area so that you can see the text for each block. See, these are the blocks, and this was the set screen. See, if we add this, then the code converts, then the block converts into the text. Let me take it out. Yes. Now in the second one, on event button 2 click. Now what button 2 is? The button 2 is of generating password, and there is a function that is all code that you don't have to make, it will come automatically. See, here are the function blocks, and see, all code we have made. Not, it is not in the our code.org we have to make it. I said it wrong. There is a function in the function, and in the functional code there is function random letter. See, and we will make a variable that is password list, and we will keep it to blank strings, means nothing the value will be. And we will set one more variable in our function random letter, that is random variable random letter, and we will add all the things from the capital to the small, like q, werty, these are in the small, and after that they are in the capital, and there after there is numbers, and after hash and star and all that. And one more variable we will set, that is text. This will also be our blank string, and in the text we will Now see, there is a chart. This can be only coded by text coding because there is no block like that. We have to text it. See, you can copy and paste anything if you find it difficult to write it, and try to do in text coding because it will develop your writing skills and you will learn text coding also. See, these are the blocks if you don't understand. Here we see charat. We have to write it. There is no block like that. We have to write it. So after writing that, we will add a closing bracket because we have a starting, and in that there is our function that we have to do. Now see, variable length pass. We will make one more variable, that is length pass. We will take the length from our text input. This is the variable for that only, and var password is for the is will be our password from that will be pasted in our label, that is below the password is label. Now we will use a for loop. The starting value is 0 and our ending value is length pass, and our interval value is I plus plus, that only. The half of the code is covered by our function all code. This for variable is in the function all code only, and there are many variables, so you have to do it very carefully. See, now what do this slash n means? This is a part of code only, so you have to write it like this: password list plus is equal to in quotes slash n. You have to write this. Please try to do in text coding. And after that, set text label 4, that is after our password is label, and the text will be the new password generated. Now how we will add our variable? We will, if we want to add a variable in our set text, then we have to use no quotes. Like in the new password generated is, we have used quotes, but we will not use quotes in password. If we will use quotes in password, then it will become text, and if we don't use, then it will become our variable. And after that, the set text label 5 password list. See, as you can see that there is a label with the text list of passwords. Below that there is one more label. There will be our list of password. If we don't want one, that will be copied there, and we will generate more, and that will also be copied there, so we can choose any one, any password. So this was all. Now you can see the code once. It will be easier for you if you write. Blocks are for beginners. See, in the debug console for testing, we can add one block like console.log password, our variable that is password. So the password will be copied. See, there is our password. that is YUW for Q. That's very big. And in the vouchers, if we add our variable name, that is password, then it will give us its value. If we add password list, it will give us the list of passwords. See, so you can check it from the debug console and debug commands. If there is any bug, then you have to debug it, run one more time. If there is one more bug, then you have to debug it. This is called our debug cycle. See, one more time I added password list, then it will show 0. See, and if we add 1 then see. After that you can see our second password. This is the value of our password list variable. So debug commands, debug console and vouchers is very useful if you want to test. It's very easy to make. You can see the code once and after that I will show in the blocks, but first try to code it by text coding. And if you don't understand to write something, then you can use the blocks. Now let's see the blocks. Blocks are easier than text, but when we will become an expert, we will use text only. See, there is coming a white block. You can see it in the green area. This was there because we did text coding and we gave some space between them. So it became a block so that we can give some space. From this we can identify that if someone is doing text coding or not. Now see, if I add in the comment the above block is a function, I added the function, then see how many red blocks. These red blocks means that our app will not work. So we have to remove this. See, missing I before statement means semicolons. We have not added semicolons, brackets. That's why it also do this. See, these yellow triangles are not that much means the yellow blocks we can ignore them, but in the red blocks we cannot, because if we ignore the red blocks our app will not work. See, if we by mistake if we touch on any number like 1 2 3 4 1, then it will show some. We have to ignore that also, because our app is made and we don't have to change it till then. Red block is shown. See, half code is covered by our functional code, and in there is a random letter, and if you can see there is a return text. That is important. Return text. Now text is our okay yes text is our the name of our variable. So this is all. You can make it very easily, and the charrat concept is new and it cannot be found in variables. You have to do text based coding if you want this charrat. See, you have to write it. And don't forget to write A in capital. See the code once and try to code it yourself. Understand the code so that you will you will be expert in the coding, and you will do everything in coding very easily if you understand every single code. The code in block format. See the function or code and understand it, then try to do it yourself. Let's see. So I think the design part will be easier for you, so you can do it easily. And but if you do the text based coding, then it will be difficult because you are doing it the first time. And in the next videos we are going to use our text based coding only, and we will not use code.org. I think we will use any other platform, so I will tell you about that. And the next video will be on Wednesday, as I told you in the previous video. Every Wednesday I will upload one video. Today is also Wednesday, and see, I uploaded. So see the code, and don't forget that for variable, if we want to add some text in our labels, we will not use quotes. If we are adding variable, if we want to add variable. And don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe AKS Kalam say. Thanks for watching, and get ready for watching my coding videos on every Wednesday. Okay, bye.